So hi, this is just a quick update video. Famous last words, you know what my quick updates are like. 35 minutes later. This is a quick update video to talk about the thing that happened basically. What was it? Almost a month ago. Probably just over a month ago, I'm sat in this very position in my passenger seat in the front of my van in this very lay-by, talking about a plan to take supplies over to help Ukrainian animals. And I did a whole little spiel about asking for kind support, etc, etc. And all of that fell into place. The kind support came. We had something like in the region of just over 200 supporters on the Just Giving page. The funds were raised in order to support the trip over and back, and to have some that we can then give to various charities on the ground. Incredible donations were gathered by an incredible team of people. Samantha, Michelle, Helen, all these people gathering food, blankets, medicines, anything that was pet related, and we then took those things over with the aid of help from another person who brought a van as well. But this video is really just to kind of, in a nutshell, tell you that it was done, a mission accomplished. We went over back on, when was it now? The 7th of April, I think it was. We left Dover, went to Dunkirk, and then we drove from Dunkirk to a small town called Panču, which is in the east of Romania, so right across the other side of Romania. And we delivered all of the supplies that we had. We had another person, Mishka, who delivered about a day ahead of us. So she was about exactly a day ahead of us on the journey. She had a smaller vehicle, was quicker, was by herself as well. And she also delivered the supplies that had been donated to us. And then we spent a few days on the ground in Romania, visiting various shelters, etc. We didn't get across to the Ukraine. It was a possibility, but things didn't pan out the way we were expecting. And I think we were always aware that there was the possibility that we could have got over, but at the same time there was highly likely that we wouldn't, and a lot of this was all due to the fact that we were basing everything on the intel from our guys on the ground. We had contacts ourselves in the Ukraine, and so it was decided that we wouldn't actually do that particular trip, but it was on the cards for a little bit. Things were changing all the time over there, and even on the trip over, we within 2 days of us, I think we were sort of like halfway across Germany or something like that, and they had changed the ruling with regards to how many animals could be brought across the border. Both Romania and Poland had changed all the rulings, so you could only bring one pet over rather, and that was with its owner. So the opportunity to be able to rescue more animals out of the Ukraine, even that was put on ice for a while. And I guess with the situation, obviously the war's still ongoing, etc., these things change day by day. So when we were out there, you could never really make concrete plans, so to speak. But we did that, and then we came back and we did actually repatriate a genuine Ukrainian dog, Milo, the Jack Russell, and we brought him back with us in the van and repatriated him with his Ukrainian family in Belgium. And we rescued a dog out of one of the Romanian shelters, and she's now back with Karen in the UK. So there was that little mission as well, which was nice. So it was nice to bring back 2 animals to safety, which was good. And that's it. The mission is accomplished. I can't thank you guys enough, the people that were involved, the people that helped donate, etc. It was just truly remarkable, the floods of contributions, get well messages, you know, wishing well messages, etc. was just phenomenal, and it really did give us that boost that we needed, because, you know, I'm not going to lie, but there were times that I was bricking it a little bit. You know, this was doing something that was very much out of my comfort zone. And yeah, it was just nice to have those messages of support, etc. And the donations and the people that were sort of helping us out behind the scenes at this end, and everything was just remarkable. So, you know, to you guys out there, you know who you are. Thank you so much for what you've done, because it was just truly remarkable. But that's it really. We're now back in the UK. We came back on the 18th of April, and I'm now back up in York, back at work, and my van has not been put back together again, because I did strip out Neo in order to do the trip, so I need to put him back together again. But I'm having second thoughts about maybe changing a few things. Neo was an absolute trooper. He did so well. He did not miss a beat all the way over and back. He's such a brilliant van, and although I've had some issues with him recently, yeah, he was just awesome. So thanks, Neo, because he really looked after the both of us, and well, the 4 of us when we had the dogs in the back as well. So anyway, that's the end of this, but I think what I want this video to say is that there's hundreds of hours of B-roll that I took. So this is the first part to say we did a thing, we did some things, and we've come back from doing a thing. What you're going to see from now on in, I don't know how many videos there are going to be, maybe 10, maybe a dozen, I don't know. Some might be short, some might be long, they might be just one-off, a camera pointed in my face that Karen was doing daily, and me updating you on the road, on the trip that we were doing, whatever part of the continent we were on at the time, etc. And just it's sort of quite interesting. I guess if you watch the first part, it's quite light-hearted. There's obviously a bit of joviality in there because it's sort of going away and it's quite exciting. And then when we get there, you'll see the tone change quite considerably, because obviously what we saw on the ground in the shelters in Romania, in some cases, was quite harrowing. It wasn't nice to see. And then there will be a piece in there, an interview that I did with Anne, who was our contact, and that's a really nice interview that we did with her, where she explains her work and the work that she does with Like a Global Rescue, who we were there helping. And then I guess a video just to summarise the whole thing. So there's going to be a bunch of videos coming out after this, and in some kind of resemblance of an order, and yeah, hopefully you will enjoy them. Hopefully you'll spread the word and get more people to to have a look at them and everything. But this is just an update, just to say that the mission was accomplished. We're back safe and sound, and a massive thank you to everybody that supported us in one way or another. Thank you.